Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to say, Call Halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All praises be to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of GMS who rule well. And peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. This is GMS Arkansas. This is Stop and Listen. Just keep trying to push the truth, man. You know, further the truth the best way possible. Keep our eyes open on current events, man. So we see what's happening now. They basically they're in the phase of that middle phase of basically World War III, man. They're starting to shoot their missiles, right? And we just keep our eyes open for it, because that's a part of a big purpose of the Lord, a big plan of the Heavenly Father Yahweh. It's one of His plans, you know. Ultimate plan in the end is to raise Israel back up, and that we govern the earth, and that's just part of His plan. So it has to happen. And it's that time that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is getting ready to visit the earth. You know, it's a change is finna happen. You know, it's gonna happen, man. You know, and even like last night, I went and saw the Power Rangers. That was a real spiritual movie too, right? Because they went through the change they went through. When you're reading the scriptures, it's the same change that the saints got to go through. You know, a metamorphosis, man. That's a change, right? And part of that change, and the Lord is gonna come back, visit the earth, seal up the people who's supposed to be sealed up, and they're gonna escape this destruction, man. That's coming. You know, they're gonna go through a metamorphosis, man, where they'll be basically protected. I just want to read from 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, started 18, and it says, "And it said, Behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell on the earth." Right? Who's getting ready to come back? Yahweh Shai is getting ready to come back. He's getting ready to visit this earth, man. You know, it says, "And I will begin to make inquisitions of them that what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when they afflicted, the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled." So He's going to come back and visit who's unjust? Esau. The unjust and unrighteous ways. The Lord said He's coming back to visit them. Because that time of the nation of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the time of our captivity, it's saying when it's going to be fulfilled. It's going to be fulfilled when Yahweh shall come back. It says, "And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together." Now, right there where it says, "And when the world shall begin to vanish away, shall be finished," right? That's when the saints gonna be sealed up. And I got a precept right there that tells me, look in 2 and 38. Chapter 2 and 38. 2nd Ezra 2 and 38 says, "Arise up and stand. Behold, the number of those that be sealed," right? 144,000. "In the feast of the Lord, which are departed from the shadow of the world, and have received glorious garments of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai." Right? They left away the shadow of the world, what the world do. We don't fashion ourselves after the world and what everybody else is doing, the trends and what's hip and what's not. You know, the elect don't get in there. We just don't fasten ourselves like the rest of the world, man. Back in 2nd Ezra 6 and 21, and it says, "And the children of a year shall speak with their voices. The women with child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 or 4 months, and they shall live and be raised up. That's the change we get ready to go through. You know, children over years speaking, man. We see that now, man. Cause it's 1-year-olds who be talking, man. You know, and we waiting on that where the women start having babies at 3 months, and you know, I mean, we've seen it before. They have premature kids at 3 or 4 months, and they have to be helped out by Esau. But it's gonna probably come a time where they're gonna have them. They're gonna come out like regular babies, crying, and they're gonna be okay. Then it says, verse 22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And those are Esau's treasure, Esau's riches, man. Soon they will be found empty, man. And literally the storehouses, because what's gonna happen as this thing go down, hey, them trucks ain't gonna be moving no more. That's gonna be part of the famine. You know, because we know these stores only have 3 days worth of food. So when the trucks quit running, then that'll be a famine. You know, and Esau's treasures, man, his storehouse, his treasures, is gonna be taken away, man. He gonna be found with nothing. And it says, verse 23, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear it, he shall suddenly be afraid. That trump, that last trump, is thermonuclear destruction. When that come, and yeah, brother's gonna be afraid, but you gotta remember the Lord has sealed certain men up, right, to go through this particular morph, man. This is 1 Corinthians 15:52. It says, in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. It says in that moment, a moment is a particular period of time that can't even be cut into. Just as quick as your eyes can shut and open, the Lord is going to make this great change happen, where it says we will go from what? Being corrupt, right, to incorrupt. These bodies are corruptible, man. These are perishable bodies, man. These bodies right here will experience death, man. He says, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trump shall sound, and the dead shall rise, be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. The dead also gonna rise, man. They're gonna be resurrected into immortal bodies also, man. You know? It says, for the corruptible must be put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality, because we won't be able to go up into the ships, man, with these bodies. When that destruction coming, the Lord have to put a metamorphosis on us for us to be able to go up into that, get beamed up by that light, and put in them ships, man. These fleshly bodies cannot go through that process. It has to be a change. And that change is coming to the men who've been sealed. It says, so when this corruption shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall put on immortality, then shall it be brought to pass the saying that death is swallowed up in victory. And that's when death is going to be swallowed up. Meaning, we won't be experiencing a death like a regular person. We're basically we're not going to experience this earthly death, you know. It says death will be devoured. A change, man. A change from being weak to powerful. A change from being dishonored, because we are dishonored while we're here in this flesh. The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, especially the men of the Lord, we even dishonored by our own people. We come out week in and week out. We go out on the highways and byways and put these videos up, admonishing, meaning warning the people, And we're still dishonored by our own people. So the Lord is going to change our dishonor to honor. You know? He's going to change these normal, natural bodies into spiritual, celestial bodies. Extraterrestrial. You know? I'm going to go back. It says, 2 Ezra 6:23, and the trump shall give a sound, which when every man hear it, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight one another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear, which those that dwell therein. Yeah. People gonna be fighting against each other. Sedition among men, man. Chaos. All that's gonna be in the streets, man. Right here in America, man. It's been happening in other countries for the past 7-8 years. We've been looking at it. Greece and whatnot, through them different countries. Venezuela. It's finna happen here in America, man. Neighbors gonna be fighting against neighbors, man. Cause it said them storehouses are gonna be empty. When there ain't gonna be no food when you get hungry, that, you know, you get a different person, man. When a person when he has to survive, you know, when he has to go to animal mode, that's a whole different person. Somebody you call your friend to be your worst enemy in that day. And it says, at that time shall friends fight one against one another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein, and the springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours it shall not run. So when the Lord visits the earth, he gonna dry up these rivers and stuff. All these drinking places you got, these springs and wells, everything gonna be dried up. On nothing, you know. That's gonna be part of that family. It says, I'm gonna read that again. At that time, friends, let me get it. At that time, 2 Ezra 6:24, and at that time friends shall fight one another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear, and those that dwell therein, the springs of the fountains shall stand, because a lot of streams and rivers, they flow, right? So it won't be moving no more. It says, and in 3 hours they shall not run. So, hey man, it's gonna be a source of life. It's gonna be cut off. You know? And in that day, it says, friends gonna fight against one another, man. Hey, it's gonna even be worse than that, man. It tells you brothers gonna be delivering up brothers, man. Own brothers gonna be delivering up brothers, man. You know? In that day, the man gonna raise up against his children. And we have that now, but not on a large scale. Like when all chaos and hell breaks loose, it's gonna be on a massive scale, man. Man gonna be killing his son like without even a thought, man. It's enlightenment, vice versa. You know. And not only are they gonna be killing each other, they gonna be hating us. They hating the men of the Lord too. For Yahweh's name's sake, I tell you that too. You know. In Matthew the 10th chapter. Let's see, back in 2 Ezra 6:25, it says, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape. So whoever remained from all this chaos and turmoil and famine and pestilence that the Lord is finna bring on the people, he said, them shall escape. How are they gonna escape? Into the chariots, man. That's gonna be the escape plan for the elect. You know. It says, whosoever remaineth from all these, whosoever shall remain from all of these, I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation, deliverance from the enemies. They gonna marvel at the strangeness of our salvation. They gonna marvel at it, man. And them chariots come to pick up the true saints of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And the end of the world. So let's talk about the elect, man. It says, verse 26. Let me see here. Let's see a precept on that. Let's see if it's tied in. The precept to that scripture I just read is 2 Ezra 9 and 8. I'm going to read that. It says, I start at 7. For everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, right? Because faith is a key part of it, man. Whereby ye have believed. Believed in what? The scriptures. Believed in the doctrine. Believed in the writings, man. Believed in the name. It says, verse 8, shall be preserved from the perils, right? Perils of dangerous times, and shall see my salvation in my land. You're gonna see the salvation of the Negroes, the elect, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans right here in America, man. This is the land where our salvation gonna take place for the majority of the people who came, majority of the nation of Israel. Israel is scattered all over the four corners of the globe, but the majority of them is right here in America, in South America, right, in the islands. It says, verse 8, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my hand and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Sanctified means he's set us apart from everybody else, man, for his sake, man. You know, who are the saints? Read who the saints are. This is Psalms 148, 13 and 14. It says, he also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all of his saints, even the children of Israel, a people near unto him. So who are the saints? Israel, the godly, the faithful ones. Those are saints, man. The elect of the children of Israel. It did not say any other nation. He tell you in Amos 3, you have not dealt so with any other nation. Right? Back in Ezra, finish this off. Back in Ezra, 2 Ezra 6 is 26. And the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth. See? And the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. We're going to be changed into like extraterrestrial, super duper Power Rangers, man. Just like the movie Power Rangers. We're going to be souped up more than that. You know? It says, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. That victory over death. Verse 28, as for faith, it shall flourish. Faith is going to flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. So truth is going to be made clear. And that corruption is the veil that's casted over the people, man. That's that veil, man. When you read in, I can get there right quick. Isaiah 25. Let's see what. Isaiah 25:7, and he will destroy in this mountain, right? Judah, Israel, you know, in the elect, the face of the covering cast over all the people. It says of the covering cast, right? Covering cast is something wrapped. When something is wrapped closely, right? Especially if it's wrapped around your eyes, you can't see, right? It's darkness, man. It says in the veil, right, which is a veil that is spread over all the nations, man. These untrue doctrines, man. These philosophies, these other nations, man. Those are veils that be placed over your eyes, man. That you may not see the true light of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the true doctrine of the scriptures. Right? It says, verse 8, he will swallow up death, meaning destroy death in victory. And the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua will wipe away tears from all faces. And the rebuke of his people shall be taken away from all the earth. For the Lord Yahweh has spoken it. And that's in the kingdom. He's going to take away all the tears, and all Israel will be saved, man. Pursuing Romans 11:26. He's going to take away all tears, man. You know, we won't be sinning no more when we get in the kingdom. Everybody will grow up, be made perfect, man. You know, and with that, man, yes, the Lord is making his debut. Things are happening. Just hope that lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and double honors to the apostles, the elders of GMS who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. And with that, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahushua, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahushua, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahushua. Shalom.